So here we sit in Tulare in front of the Starstrucks, where Kat actually did buy an iced tea.
Ta-da!
But we
Breakfast
wanted
of
to
champions.
we wanted to get something to eat, and Starbucks, like, yeah, they're kind of shady on the eating. But right down the parking lot from here, and this is where we're on Bardsley Street in Tulare, is the Curry Pizza Company. Now, you don't ordinarily think of curry and pizza together. They're like two different kinds of things that both of them I love dearly. But if somebody's got both of them in the same place,
Uh-huh.
wonderful. So
Well,
what we got here,
we're gonna open it this way so it
we're gonna open it
shows.
that way. Oh my goodness! Look,
Ta-da!
it's
Look,
a
look at this.
is that
This is a work of art.
paneer
So that is paneer.
and
And there's
butter chicken?
cilantro and
Didn't you
butter
get
chicken. This is the butter chicken.
the butter chicken pizza?
And I added the paneer to it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yep.
oh,
It's
oh.
beautiful.
No, flavor. Oh my God, that's good.
Mm, that is very good.
And it's got like this is a big piece of onion.
That's onion. Yep.
It's got
And it's got
onion.
tomatoes and cilantro.
Was it cilantro or parsley?
It's cilantro.
Good. I
Mm-hmm.
prefer cilantro.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we're gonna eat a slice of it here in front of Starstrucks, and we're gonna take the rest of it home with us. We had to come to Tulare to deliver our T-shirts to the people that are gonna print them. More on that later. The,
oh,
the paneer is just all
you're
no.
you're
It's
losing the you're losing
it's
the paneer.
it's it complete fall apart.
Okay. Well, and I don't have any paper towels. However, here we go. We got a knife, so
I'm just gonna eat with my fingers.
we can always use the knife.
Paneer. Mm. If you like Indian food,
I love Indian food.
paneer, butter chicken.
So yeah, it's well, it's really hot. It probably holds together a little bit better when it's a little bit cooler, but that's okay.
Who cares if it holds
I will
together?
eat with my fingers.
Oh, the seasoning. That is well seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you already cut that slice, I'm going to abandon this one. If
You're
you
gonna
look up Tulare uh,
curry pizza.
Curry Pizza on Yelp, it comes right up. Of course, it might have came up because I was looking it up and I was only 100 feet away from it, but
Well, yeah,
the paneer just all falls off. So you're eating the paneer separately anyway. There's no getting around that.
that's good paneer. So
There's nothing to hold it on.
they had two different paneer options. They had a tikka paneer, which is this one, which has, like a tikka spice blend on it,
The seasoning on the
seasoning
paneer.
on the paneer. They also have a masala paneer. Now, masala just means spice mix, so I don't know. It could be just about anything, but it's a different spice blend. Mm.
Now, see, this is kind of interesting. The first time I ever had Indian food was in Joshua Tree, California, at a little hole in the wall pizza place that also served Indian food. I don't know what their pizza was like. I never tried it,
You stole
but I
all
tried
my
their Indian
paneer.
food and it was terrible. So for many, many years, I thought I didn't like Indian food. And see, that's a mistake I've made a couple of times is trying something that I've never tried before at a place that doesn't do it right
Oh
and thinking,
man,
okay, that's terrible. I'm not going to try that again. No, you got to go someplace that does it right before you can make a judgment.
this smells so good.
Don't judge a food justify its worst example.
So don't get like the not even a hot food truck, but a cold food truck gut wagon um,
Chili relleno.
chili relleno
I thought I didn't like chili relleno
that comes what
for years,
wrapped in paper.
wrapped in paper and microwaved, and I actually believed I didn't like
Hmm.
chili rellenos for years, and I love chili rellenos. You just got to do it right. That's like going to McDonald's and saying, "Oh, hamburgers aren't so great." You got to go to the right place. Got to go to
That's
In-N-Out
kind of a basic hamburger. That is really, really good.
or Arby's for their new hamburger.
Now,
More on that later.
they had so many different pizzas that you could try.
The menu's huge.
The menu is huge, and you can get a more traditional pizza if you want, but
Fresh
it's
tomato.
but why would you want when you can get this lovely Indian, it's like northern Indian, Punjabi style
Fresh
spice
like red
blend?
onion.
Yeah, I mean, I would take this over
Excellent.
a regular pizza any day, even if the paneer falls off.
Well, the thing is, you can get a good ordinary pizza just about anywhere, anytime.
Hmm.
Now, I love pizza. I love regular ordinary pizzas. But if I can get something different, I'm gonna get something different
Hmm.
and try it.
That's
You
very
know,
good.
a couple weeks from now, I might be eating a regular, sausage and mushroom pizza and loving it to death.
And I'm going to eat one more piece of paneer, at which point I am full. So, yes, I ate my, what, 3 bites? Maybe 4. I didn't count them, but not very much. However, yum, really good. I think I don't have enough thumbs. This
This is
is
good.
this is more than a 2 thumbs up. This is like 2 thumbs and a peacock and possibly a llama and an emu.
You
That
know,
good. That's good. And it,
on the way home from events in Fresno, which we do 3 events a year in Fresno, I tear down on Monday morning, leave there about noon.
we
I can
can
find a place to park my truck and trailer and grab a pizza on the way home.
we can come here.
Now
Mm-hmm.
that we know about this,
That is
yeah,
really, really good. And filling. Not heavy, but filling.
hmm
But yeah,
very well done.
this was a good find. We just happened to look at it like when we drove around the corner into the parking lot to meet our friend. Hey, Trisha. That's who we came in to meet. And curry pizza. She said it was excellent. She did not steer us wrong because it is indeed fabulous. And you can follow them. They are the Curry Pizza Company. It looks like on Facebook and Instagram.
hmm
Printed right on the side of the box.
I just followed a taco truck on Facebook this morning.
Mm,
One of my favorites. I got to go do I shot a review of them when I first started shooting reviews. I screwed it up. I didn't do it right. They did everything right. I didn't do it right.
mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go back and shoot it again. I'm not gonna post something that's just didn't work out.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm done.
No, I'm good. I ate my few bites and I'm good. But the nice thing about eating my few bites and being good is then I have a more few bites later.
Go ahead and show them your knife.
Ah, I've got oily hands.
Do a
But
shout out for
yeah, so this is a knife that is forged, made, carved, all of the engraving, everything. It's all done by this incredibly talented man, Peter, Petr Floroniak. He is in essentially the Czech Republic, and he does the most amazing work. I love it. And so I actually have 2 of his knives. This is the first one that I got. Got a nice little inset garnet eye on it.
he's got quite a following.
Yes. his work is like, I was like, please, please let me give you money because I really, really want one of your pieces. They're not inexpensive and they're absolute works of functional art, which is completely right up my alley. So, yeah, that's my knife. It's my daily carry, whatever I need it for. Keeps an incredibly nice sharp edge. Although I don't want to get pizza oil all over it. I mean, it won't hurt it, but just one of those things. I don't want to stain the. This particular one, the handle is actually made out of moose antler, and I don't want to be staining up my moose antler.
You know what I'm reminded of? A couple of friends of mine back down south when I was growing up, Bubba and Clarence. And don't even ask me why I'm reminded of this because I don't know.
Well, I don't
But
know. Clarence, I think Clarence liked pizza.
you would probably
Maybe
like this pizza too.
maybe
Even he doesn't even know what paneer is. It doesn't matter.
he'd eat it.
Bubba and Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, when they was growing up, they lived in this little town that had a river running right through the middle of it, and there was only one bridge in town going across from one side of the river to the other. And the town pretty much depended on this river to, to get from one side of town to the other.
You mean the bridge?
You got friends, you got family, all of that, and then a flood come along, took out the bridge. I guess Bubba and Clarence, they was probably about 9 years old at the time, but they were like this, best friends. But they were those kind of best friends that was always fighting with each other. Some boys that they just they hang out with their best friend and they fight, knock down, drag out, all the time, always fighting, black eyes, bloody noses, all of that.
but
Okay,
but they loved each other.
they loved each other. They were, like I said, they're like this, right? Bubba and Clarence. Well, now the town was kind of poor, and it didn't have the money to rebuild this bridge. I mean, bridges are expensive. Well, finally, about 10, 11 years later, the, the federal government came in and said, we need the highway to be able to get back and forth through here anyway, so we're going to pay to rebuild the bridge and put in this nice brand new bridge. Beautiful bridge. Well, now, Bubba, on the day that they opened that bridge, he's like 19, 20 years old now. He tells his wife, who's standing out in the front yard with the baby on the hip and a sprinkler, and she's watering the grass out in the front yard, right? And Bubba says to his wife, he says, "Wife, they got that bridge opened up over there. I'm gonna go across that bridge. I'm gonna find Clarence. I'm gonna whoop his ass. You know why? Because he ain't had his ass whooped proper in 10 years. I know because I ain't done it. I'll be back." And he got in his Camaro and he drove down the road. And you could see the bridge. It was right down there. And she's watching him from in the front yard with the baby on her hip and the Marlboro. And she's watching. And he pulls up at the bridge in his Camaro and he looks at it. And he puts it in reverse and backs away and turns back down the street and comes back home, pulls up in a driveway. And she says, "Bubba, thought you was going to go whoop Clarence's ass." I was. But there's a sign hanging on that bridge. It says, "Caution, Clarence, 13 feet 3 inches. He didn't ever used to be that big."
Oh.
Have fun. I'm going to eat this last bite of pizza. Bye
Bye bye.